Okay guys, we are going on a camping adventure.
We're gonna have a blast. We're gonna go through the whole camping experience at Juniper Springs, Florida.
So we're hunting eels. We're Paul and Sarah, and we are Seeking Saturdays.
If you want more Saturdays in your life,
start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss a thing. We have made it to Juniper Springs. All the campsites were sold out.
Ooh, we got lucky. We got the very last one.
So, checking in for camping?
Sure. What's your name?
Exploring our campsite. We just got here.
Did you see what that was? That was a woodpecker.
What?
It had a red head. Got a big campsite this time.
First thing I noticed is that we have a bear canister, which means that we're gonna need it because bears frequent this area.
Bears love to get into food.
Yeah. So this is a really big site.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. You can kind of see the neighbors, but it's not so bad. Sometimes it's worse.
Looks like we have our choice between this site right here and then right over here. Our neighbors. It's my birthday weekend and I have a tradition. I want to go outside.
So we're going outside.
This is our outside time. We're camping. Either we go camping, we go hiking, we take a trip, something fun.
Happy birthday.
It's a little bit cold outside, so I gotta bring my puffy Floridians. I have one that actually zips on itself. Just like that, instant puffy.
All right, let's go explore.
Okay, we're on a walk. We're gonna go check out the spring to see what the area looks like. No washing. There's no bathing right there.
I was planning to take a bath there later.
Ah, we got a lot of fun neighbors. Look at this.
I like the
kayaks, RVs, awesome. We found the bathroom. It's actually a little bit of a hike from our campsite, so I don't think we're gonna be doing that in the middle of the night.
Better not drink anything and hold it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm checking out the map to see if there's some trails we can go on to get to the watering hole.
Yeah, usually I'm wearing just like a t-shirt, so it's a little chilly outside if you see me in a puffy.
I mean, basically in Florida, it has to be cold enough to keep the ticks away. You don't want the tick season, which basically limits our camping season from November through end of February. We've
gone in like April, and there were ticks crawling all over the bathroom floor. It was crazy.
You might see me do that sometimes. That was just a butterfly. This is the portion of the springs that you cannot swim in. It's called Fem Hammock Springs.
Look at that, it actually says alligators.
Oh, you can see one of the water boils. You can see the water coming out of the ground.
How about that big one down there?
Whoa.
It's huge.
Amazing. So peaceful.
I think you and the springs are the same color.
Yeah.
Check that out. It's so beautiful. It's like an old pavilion.
I mean, this has been here probably a long time. You can see an old fire pit at the end.
I think he's watching us.
He is. With all this beauty around, it's actually only 5 to 10 minutes from our camp spot.
Just think 5 minutes and you can be around this beautiful water. Look how crystal clear that is. Right below us is this giant boil.
Let's go check out the really big one.
Let's go see it. So Sarah has us walking down this little trail. I don't know where we are going.
I don't either. I can't really tell which path it is on the map, so we'll just see where it takes us.
Now look at this in front of us. Just
Let's
this
go somewhere.
long trail. We've already seen some warning, no swimming alligator signs.
Oh, definitely alligators out here.
I think I remember going past this once in a canoe. Maybe we'll experience that tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we should do some kayaking, canoeing tomorrow.
This is the woodpecker that we saw when we first got to camp. Watch for palm trees. This is what hiking trails look like in Florida. Palm trees, lots of pine trees, and then usually boardwalks.
And it's flat.
I think that might be either a blackberry or raspberry patch. Those look like the leaves.
It really does. Oh. I hear water.
And there's an old bridge right there.
Wow, cool.
Wow, you hear that sound? There's a giant water wheel in front of us. I'm sure that could generate a little bit of power.
Oh,
Ooh.
you smell that? It's like this old wood, old house smell.
Smells good.
Wow, I just feel like I went back in time, like really far back in time. I think everything has the feel of like this old Florida, except there's a fan going.
I bet that's really appreciated in the summertime.
But it's cheating a little bit. There it is. There's the boil. And that mill house, it's called the Juniper Mill House. It was built between 1935 and 1936.
And on the other side of that is the boil. It's a giant swimming area.
Okay. We come this far, let's go check out the boil.
Yep, let's go see it. It's one of the best springs in Florida, I think.
It really is.
The water actually feels pretty good. I would jump in there. It's probably 70 degrees year round. And right now, something shocking. There's nobody here. We have it all to ourselves.
But on a hot summer day, this is packed with people. And people bring their floats and they're just floating around. But you can really see the natural beauty of it right now.
And right behind us, that little ledge with the barrier, we used to be able to jump off of that.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, remember the good days of jumping off that ledge over there. Underneath that ledge were giant spiders.
That's right. Okay.
Oh, the spider's there.
Where?
Oh my God.
Where? Is it in the water?
No.
Where? Oh.
Wow, that's a big spider. Just a quick walk from the spring is the campsites.
This one's a direct path, so it'll be a lot quicker.
Getting a little close to dinner time, so we're getting hungry. And then how about some marshmallows?
Oh, well, there's always room for marshmallows.
And maybe, as in our other videos, some champagne. I don't know. It could happen.
Did you pack it?
I did.
Yes. We need to set up camp before it gets dark. Now that we have the tent set up, the next step is to fill the tent with all of our gear.
We've been on a lot of camping trips. We've been to Yosemite, Rocky Mountain National Park, Grand Canyon. We've used this stuff all over the place. We're gonna have links to all this stuff that we love the most down below.
All right, so let's get started.
So there's tents, like this pyramid tent right here, where you just use the trekking poles and you can set it up just with that.
It saves a lot of weight in your backpack when you're actually backpacking. Today we're car camping, so we have all our luxurious items.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I always start with is the very first thing, you gotta save your knees. This is an egg crate type material, and so what I actually use it for is getting in the tent.
A lot of these camping sites are pretty compacted and pretty tough. Whenever you're camping, if you've ever felt the floor, it's really cold. It'll just suck the heat right from you. So you want a layer in between the earth and you to keep you warm. And that's what these sleeping pads do.
Mine is packed really tight.
And she has a self-inflating pad. So this thing actually inflates while it's in the bag.
Oh, there we go.
It's a little bit tough. Mine's a lot easier than that. But hers is probably a little more comfortable.
My mine is worth it. These rails keep you from kind of sliding out, and if you're a side sleeper and your knee is on that edge, it'll keep you in place.
Yeah, mine, you roll around, you can kind of roll off the edge, but hers has these little bumpers.
I can't stand his, but I like mine.
Now that we have our insulation from the earth, we go right into the sleeping bags.
This is gonna keep us warm at night, which is why it's my luxury item.
Yeah.
It takes up most of the room in my backpack
Yeah,
when we
look
go
at these
backpacking.
two. Compare. Mine's a little bit lighter, but it's not as warm as hers.
Exactly.
But it does pretty good. I'm a warm sleeper, she's a cold sleeper.
It's also a nice color.
Yeah.
Not that that had anything to do with why I picked it. Look how big this is. For fitting in that little bag. That's pretty good.
So now, I love these little things. These are our inflatable pillows.
They're so small.
We've gone through so many different variations of pillows, and we pretty much settled on these. The one nice thing about the mummy bags, you just stick it right up in here, and this thing is not going anywhere. Like I said,
Yeah.
we're gonna put links to everything that we really, really like and that we've used on so many backing trips in the links below, so check them out. But probably the most important thing, since it's been a long day, I think we're gonna grab a little bit of a drink.
It's time.
Yeah. What do we got here? Ooh. It is time for some champagne. I think we earned this. Whoa! Yeah.
Whoa.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy birthday to me. Sometimes when we're car camping, I just like it easy. I use one of these logs. Lights the fire really quick. Oh my god, you guys. Nothing better than sitting by the fire with some champagne.
And snacks.
Yeah, snacks. Wow, it's getting hot.
It
Do you
feels
feel that?
so nice. Oh my gosh.
You've got to see this one recipe we have though. For breakfast, it is so cool. Well, you'll see that tomorrow morning.
Whoa, it's getting
Oh
hot.
yeah, now it's getting
You
hot.
feel it?
Yeah.
I feel it too. Yeah. And then we're gonna do some canoeing.
Yep, we'll take you on the canoe run.
We're gonna make a separate video
I think
on
so.
canoeing, but we're gonna do that tomorrow. And then we'll eat that muffin that we're talking about.
Oh,
It's
we
a-
didn't tell them it was a muffin.
Oh,
You'll see. We actually bake in camp.
I'm gonna show you how that's
Yeah,
done.
it's pretty cool. I mean, if we could have more times like this. I mean, it's actually Saturday right now, so happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Yeah, if we could have more Saturdays. This is what we're all about. We want to make that happen.
If you're finding us for the first time and this is like an adventure video, we actually have finance related videos where we're showing you how to retire early.
Yeah.
So check those out if you're interested in making every day Saturday.
Can you imagine if every day was like this? You're sitting by the fire, just relaxing. Or maybe you're doing whatever you love to do. So, anyway, happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. All right, guys, we're about to go to sleep. I mean, it's dark, the fire's dying out, but change of plans.
It's almost 8 o'clock on a Saturday night, and apparently there's a show here called an Eel Show.
We really don't know what this entails. I cannot imagine. I think it's a guy named Chuck or something that's gonna put on a show. But we have to walk about 10 minutes in the dark to
Yep.
figure this out and see what it is. So we might as well do it, right?
I don't know if you're going to be able to see anything, but we're going to take you there and see what it is, the Eel Show at Juniper Springs. We're in Florida in the middle of the night on our way to an eel show.
At least we're not alone, because I think I'd be a little worried about this.
Yeah, we had a couple more people following us, so.
Trying to make sure we don't run into woods.
Yeah, this light is really bright.
I'm totally blinded.
This is a once in a lifetime chance. The Eel Show
The Eel Show.
at Juniper Springs. Whoa. I think we almost fell off the trail. She might have had a little bit of champagne.
We thought we just took a wrong turn.
That way to the eel show.
Real eels.
Real eels.
You guys must have read the flyer up there, right? Turn the lights.
So he's gonna be in the grass.
We're hunting eels. Don't see any yet.
I don't see any.
We're hunting the eels.
Somebody saw one over there?
Maybe.
It's over there. Should we go over there?
Hey, turn them off for a few minutes.
All right. Not very bright. I thought that was a very bright light. Oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, that's a very bright light.
Oh yeah,
Sure?
right there. There's one laying on the bottom. You see it? It just looks like it's dead. Oh, I see it.
Oh, it's a white one. It's kind of whitish. Right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how long that is. There really is something down there in the grass.
Oh wow. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is pretty long.
Really moving. All right, so the eel show was actually pretty cool.
That was awesome. It was a little scary at first. We're like, I don't know where we're going, and this is all dark. But
Yeah, we have a guy that he just does an eel show every Saturday.
for a couple of years now.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So it's the only time you can come out here at night because otherwise it is closed to the public after dark.
Yeah, and these eels, the ones that we saw, they must have been like, what, that big around?
About that big around.
Something like that. They were just swimming along.
They were almost white, which actually means that they're aging. So it sounded like
Yeah.
they could have been up to 30 and 40 years old.
Yeah, he said they can live up to like maybe 50-something years old for an eel. How crazy.
I was not expecting that.
Definitely worth leaving the campfire. Pretty cool.
Now we have to make our way back in the very dark woods.
Yes. Sometimes this is what the way to the bathroom looks like.
There were a lot of people that all left at the same time, but of course we're the last ones to leave all by ourselves.
Because we wanted to see some more eels.
Oh, I thought I saw a shadow. We're turning in for the night.
Got your headlamp?
I do.
All right. See you in the morning.
Good night. We have a surprise for you in the morning.
This is morning inside a tent. It's about 40 degrees right now, so it's pretty cold. We need to get a fire going. Good morning.
Good morning.
Got a nice little fire going here for you.
Good morning, world.
Good morning.
I'll start to feel more awake when I get my tea.
All right, we got a cup of coffee and a cup of tea, and we're gonna go check out the boil. Hopefully it's really clear. I don't think anybody's gonna be there. It's really cold right now.
It's first thing in the morning. It's about, I think, 7:30 in the morning. This is the same path we took last night when we were going to the Eel Show, but it was a lot creepier last night.
It's very dark.
It's not so creepy today in the daytime.
Yeah. And what's over there?
It's a turkey. Oh. There's, wait, there's a seal?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's go check out these turkeys. Oh, look at that. Here's where we had the eel show last night, in the watering hole.
I don't see any eels this morning. I guess they actually hide in the grass, but this is where we saw it yesterday. We saw 3 of them, and they're like on the floor and in this grass. So actually, if you go swimming in the spring, it's not a good idea to get into the weeds. Try not to do that, because there are eels lurking. Oh my gosh. It's like a hot tub. A 72-degree hot tub. Can you imagine? I want to jump in. I didn't come prepared.
I can push you in right now.
That's okay. Wow, it's so warm. Wow, that's awesome.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is the perfect spot. It's in the sun. It's the trail. Except that it's right next to the dumpster.
Sometimes you get some interesting things in campsites.
It's breakfast time.
So what is this surprise that you've been talking about?
I pre-mixed a muffin mix.
Did you say a muffin? You mean like as in you're baking in camp?
Yes, we're baking at the campsite.
How is that even possible?
Smells good. I have a variety of stuff in there. Today I put some chocolate chips. I also put cocoa powder and also some dehydrated apples. Don't worry, we'll share the recipe. Pour the water in the silicone cup first. Pour that right in there. And then we're gonna mix that up to make it more of a batter. But since Paul likes chocolate, I made a double chocolate for his birthday.
I like chocolate, a little bit. So we're gonna steam bake.
All right, so we're ready. So we gotta put a little water in here and we're gonna put this right in there.
Let that boil. We're gonna set our timer to about 15 minutes.
While the muffin is cooking, I wanted a smoothie this morning. We're gonna try out our brand new battery-powered blender. We actually got this as a gift. So I cut up some banana, blueberries, and even some papayas from our garden. I'm putting in some almond milk. So the trick to this one, apparently, is you wanna start it upside down so it gets the jet or the blender going. So first I'm gonna push the button, start it, let it get some speed, and I'm gonna turn it around. Wow, it's totally working. This is awesome. Ooh, this smells good.
Beautiful. That is very fresh.
Oh, it smells so good.
Breakfast is served.
Let's eat by the fire.
It is really baked. Steam baking at its best. Good?
Oh yeah.
So I'd say this was a pretty successful trip. If you do come to Juniper Springs, you probably want to do the Eel Show. It was kind of fun. So.
But there is one more thing we're gonna do while we're here. We're gonna go on the 7-mile canoe or kayak run.
Winding little pathway through the forest. Oh, it's so beautiful.
But check that video, we'll put a link right here.
So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe and click like. It really helps us out a lot. And we will see you on the next one.